I wanted to pop in and I wanted to do a video and remind everyone, please celebrate every single victory and milestone that you reach on this journey. Don't minimize whatever achievements that you have. If you have been struggling with wearing your dentures for any length of time, if you just can't wear them, they're not uncomfortable. If your dentures are causing sores, blisters, digging in anywhere, talk to your dentist about that because you need to get an adjustment. But if it's just mainly an adjustment issue that you're just struggling with having these big, bulky prosthetics in your mouth, and you've been struggling with wearing your dentures, never wear your dentures if they're causing you pain to the point of blisters and sores. Don't do that. But if it's just because, not only because it's not only, if it's just because they're just bulky and it's really hard to wear them, that's normal. If that is why you're struggling with wearing them and you only wear them for a short amount of time, after an hour or two you've been taking them out because it's just easier when they're out, that's great. You're wearing them. Do not minimize the fact that you wore them for an hour or two and say, well, I only wore them for an hour or two. You wore them, and that's a great thing. Build yourself up. And if you can go, say, you've been doing 2 hours and then you build yourself up to 2 hours and 15 minutes, congratulate yourself, high five yourself, acknowledge the fact that you are reaching your goals. Maybe they seem like they're minimal goals to you, but they are goals, you are reaching them, and you are overcoming them. If you have been struggling with forming your words, if you are lisping when you say certain words, and I'm going to be real here, 18 years into having dentures, I can hear when certain words that I don't say quite right. My tongue just hits that top denture at a weird angle sometimes. And a lot of things with S's, just, I can hear it. Whether or not anybody else can hear it, I can hear it. And sometimes it bugs me. Like, I'll repeat a word because to me, the first time I said it, it didn't even sound right. But if you have been struggling with forming words and you are lisping or just struggling with certain letter sounds, and you keep pushing through that and practicing and you get there, the fact that you are just trying is something that you need to acknowledge and high five yourself for, because you're trying. This is not an easy pop them in and go journey. It's something that we have to learn, and we have to give ourselves our own physical therapy. We have to set aside time to teach ourselves what we need to do and to learn things all over again. There are times when I'm talking, I can hear, like if I have a lot of saliva in my mouth, I can hear the saliva hit the bottom denture, just kind of at the back, and it makes this weird noise. I don't know if it's audible to anybody but me, but to me, it's like this really loud noise, and it sounds like you can just hear the swishy saliva sound that's in my mouth. Like I said, whether or not it's something that's audible to anybody else, I don't know, but to me, it's like loud and clear in my brain. And if you're hearing that, there's nothing wrong. It's a normal thing that happens. We have prosthetic teeth in, and it's not the same as having natural teeth. But remember, celebrate every goal. The longer that you're able to wear your dentures, even if it's 10 minutes longer than the day before or 10 minutes longer than the week before, celebrate that, acknowledge it, and make sure you are giving yourself credit where credit is due, because you are doing your best. If you are struggling with eating and you take your dentures out, don't be hard on yourself. You did your best, you tried, there's always tomorrow. The fact that you tried is what you need to give yourself a high five and a pat on the back for. That's what you need to celebrate. You tried it. Maybe you didn't do it. Maybe it fell a little shorter than you wanted to, and that's okay. But make sure that you are acknowledging that you tried, that you are doing your best, and don't be hard on yourself. On this journey, we need to be patient, kind, and understanding with ourselves. We need to just know that it's going to take a little bit of time, and we need to make sure that we aren't being hard on ourselves if we, I'm not going to say fail because you're not failing, if we fail in what we see as failure, but it's not actually failure. But if you see that that things just didn't go right and you failed, you didn't fail. You tried. It didn't quite go the way that you wanted it to go, and you can try again. but celebrate the fact that you tried. That is so important. Just you have to be your own like cheerleader. You have to make sure that you are the one that is cheering yourself on and high-fiving yourself as you go along on this journey, and know that you are doing your best. Maybe it's not someone else's best, and that's okay. This journey is 100% individual. So what somebody else is doing, don't worry about what they're doing. Somebody else could just, put their dentures in and go. Day 2, they're sitting down to tacos and eating like they've been doing it forever. And then other people might be 6 months into having prosthetic teeth and not be able to eat tacos or eggs or steak or whatever. Baby steps. If you had, for example, a prosthetic leg, you would know that when you put the prosthetic leg on, you would have to take literal baby steps to learn how to walk. Just a couple of steps and then across the room and then upstairs. It's a gradual process. That is exactly how it is with prosthetic teeth. So do not forget to celebrate even what you may see as the smallest achievements. They are major achievements because you are learning your prosthetic teeth, and that is great. I'm going to go ahead and go, but I just wanted to pop in and remind people, celebrate it all. You're doing great. Just baby steps, goals, and you're going to get it. I'll talk to you later.